Hello there and welcome. This is Kate. I'm in the nest and I am looking forward to doing some of the autumn part of my accordion journal in the Roxy's Journal of Stitchery series. So I've gathered some things in my nest, and most of all I wanted to share with you the beauty of this time of year in my house. I was just outside and thought I haven't had any cut flowers for a while, and so these are my dogwoods, and I just thought I wanted to share this. I've got a second tree, slightly different color, but there you are. This is Kate sending flowers to you. I think we all need flowers in our life, and if we have real ones, it's an added bonus. So they are going in my vase now to inspire me. One of the things that I picked up on my trip and didn't share so far was a new pillowcase, and I know that Fleur Woods often says look out for pillowcases on sale because they can make beautiful stitcheries, and I just wanted to share this with you because as I unpacked it today, I know the flowers are not particularly autumny, but I did think that these colours summed up Rachel and Sarah's ideas of the colours, the deep burgundy. I can't remember all the adjectives, but anyway, I've brought that down into the nest as well as the accordion and something else I picked up on the trip. Now, I have to give a special shout out today to my new subby, Karen, who has commented today that she actually lives in Orange. So how is that? It is such a small world. So next time, Karen, I'm going back to Orange. There's no doubt. I loved it out there, and I will be back and we'll catch up. I don't think it was Orange. It was in one of the towns. I did pick up this little apron. I was going to take it to wear, but it's a little bit tiny. So I'm going to harvest some of these pieces because, again, I'm just thinking that they're in those beautiful tones. And you know me, I love my orange, and I love this bias on the bottom. I also found it did have a big tear, so I don't... it's to be loved and treasured, and how nice that it will go on this piece. Okay, so if you haven't caught this series before, that's spring and summer in there. Things. Oh, there's my little birdie that I keep out now just so that I can look. A Rachel butterfly. This. Oh, I've got a little bit of... Oh, it's not the same. Okay, I wanted to share. I brought this down because I thought it was the same as this piece of crochet, which I absolutely adore, but it is a different one. But look at this. This is a fragment that I've used already, but I suddenly thought, I know it's a grapevine and these are the grapes hanging down, but I did think I could give the illusion of falling leaves. I've seen others are working with leaves in all sorts of ways for autumn, so that's down with me. And I'll put this nest over here. I just feel happier already. It's been a day of a day of work, really. I have to tidy up instead of creating, and that, doesn't make me as happy as making. I'm sure a lot of us. Oh, the other thing, anyway, I'm going to sit down and let's just do some stitching or relaxing together. So how are you? Is your week going well? I'm feeling excited that I'm actually doing this video ahead of the girls. Now you've seen me making a mess out of many of these things, and I did read that if the thread should be down here under the colour. Oh my gosh, here we go. The other thing, I garbled that out. I want to stay. There's something that looks like a join there. I cannot do this at all. I want to limit my colours. I decided I've got to grow up and not just use my colour, my favourite colour pink in every in every work. And I've run out of my favourite pink, which I think was one of Fleur's or Little Woolies. So how do I get that out? Sorry everyone, I didn't buy it new. It's having a new life. It will be used, and if I'm not yet good at, like how is someone supposed to find the end? That's what I want to know. Why is it so hard? So that's why my impatience to sew makes me just want to do this. Again, apologies if you know how to do it, because I don't. So I just desperately need some of this cotton. I didn't even thread up before. Oh, it's so good to be here. Yes, I've been a little sniffly and probably not 100%, I think, as well. Maybe it's all the combination of those things. Okay, where to start? This is Rachel's linen that I shared last week. I've put one embroidery on so far. I'm thinking that I will be maybe more reserved with that. I've got a little pocket. And let's have a look at these bits that I brought down and see whether they will work. I've got the leaves, which are in colours. So I'm just going to snip off the grapes to be used somewhere else precious. And I think it was Julie who asked about where do you source Rachel's fabric, and it's on her Etsy shop, Roxy Creations. Right, so I've got that there for somewhere, and let's see. Is this too much? See, for me the challenge is this burgundy, which I love on flowers, but I haven't yet used in my work. The word is yet. Okay, I'm going to harvest this. I can see it's a chrysanthemum. I'm thinking if I don't have too much of the green leaves, that will make it stay within the autumn palette, but also pick up Rachel's lovely this has got more blue in it as well. I do like it. So I suppose for me, he's not a realistic embroiderer yet. I'm thinking that autumn I will symbolize by colour and texture. Oh gosh, I don't know why I'm using these giant scissors. And I've got the little ones beside me, but this one's cut so well. Thank you for all your lovely comments. It's a real thrill to read lovely positive comments after a video. Makes me feel not, I was going to say not alone, because it's not that I'm alone, but it makes me feel surrounded by this wonderful community. And Rachel did say on her video this morning that, you know, she misses you all, and I'm the same. It's so important now that I've started this to just keep chatting away with you. It's much more fun than just doing it by myself. I'm making a bit of a mess of this, but that's just the way it goes. I was just trying to get a little bit more of that green out of the way. Okay. If we think that this will close up, so that's 2 pages, 2 pages, 2 pages. Where can this, so you're thinking, yeah, that's not too much cover up, is it? And if I blend that onto there, let's see a bit more of this script underneath. I mean, time is flying so fast. I can't even remember if this is just our first prompt for autumn. I'm feeling like it is. Sort of is a little bit challenging also when it's spring here. But I have to say the weather, it's cold and rainy, and so it's quite easy today to think about autumn again. Oh goodness. All right, that was all about. It's still not good enough. Let's just be a bit wild and might even cut a petal off. There we go. Yeah, that's better. So I want this beige colour here to go onto the linen there, and then not to have lost too much of the script. This is messy, but that's Kate. Oh, and look at that, by magic. Can you see that? This is what I love. There's a little vine there, and that leaf and greenery just goes straight up into there. So that's the place it has to stay. All my pins are on my Betty. So I'll use a little needle there. And I hadn't thought to test that out, but that needle just went so smoothly through the pillow slip as well as the linen. So in heaven. Now let's see. I'll try everything new with you. Let's bury that. I'm wondering if I can sort of actually make a feature of these leaves with a back stitch down the middle of them, which will keep them easily in place, and just add another rusty colour. They're wonky, of course. We'll go over to this one. I'm liking this already. So it's bringing out in a different colour. I have to see, I wanted to go fast. My stitches are bigger in excitement, but I'm going to be very restrained. Oops, caught that leaf up there. Down in there. Then up to the next one. I'm in heaven again. I love this combination of wool and linen, and then this fabric on top is stunning to stitch. And that's the actual flower, so I may as well do a stitch in there. Yep, then come back. Oh, it's so lovely. Okay, and where to next? Let's go over here. I'm taking big stitches because it'll be covered, and even if it wasn't, I don't think it can be seen, or hardly. And since I've last spoken, I realised why I couldn't walk past this mohair rug, because it reminded me, I didn't think about it at the time, but when I was stitching the Betty, I remembered that not these same colours, but we had like a picnic rug out of mohair. So it's all these memories that are coming through my work at the moment, for which I'm very grateful. Oh, I feel so happy with that I'm going to bring you up, because you might be able to see it, but I can feel it. So this big burgundy flower bursting with life over the script, and yeah, there'll be more of that to come. What else are we going to do? Because I might sort of map it out a little bit and then keep sewing after. Now, I did harvest this. It may be too much. Although somehow, are they pumpkins or some sort of marrow or some sort of fruit? Could be the lead-in from summer. Let's just see. I'll trim. I don't mind the black actually, because there's some dark tones in the fabric, but I'm going to not be that dramatic right now. good to stand up and see it in the camera because I think, yeah, I can't go that far, but I can go here, maybe. How are you going with your colours? I don't know. I don't think that will stay. It'll go on a nest. Okay, let's conjure up autumn. I also brought down this sampler because I thought some of the colours could go in there. Not sure yet. Bit of lace that I'm determined to use because it comes up so beautifully, that trim. And where's my little crochet piece gone? Here. Yeah, up here we've got this little pale pink section and a chandelier type of thing. So what if we, yep, let's make it like an ornate decoration. I'll show you when I've stitched it on. Oops, pin cushion has just fallen down. Okay. Favorite thing of all is to stitch crochet onto other fabric and use, oh, what happened there? Okay, I'm just going to have to be very gentle that I don't actually, let's put these up for the minute and go through like this. I almost feel like I'm slow motion cake today. Must be autumn. Making me think about the change of seasons. Tell you, my time for cleaning, for spring cleaning, is fast running out, and I am not anywhere there. So I'm trying the reward system with myself. Put the timer on before you start making in the mornings and just get it done. When my husband comes home on Friday night, I want him to go, oh my gosh, what's happened to the house? It's only because I've filled this room with paper and another room with fabric and wool and cotton instead of children. Okay, there we go. I like that, and because I still have thread here, let's do a little canther across the top. In this is wool, 4-ply, I think. Oops. So it's making big stitches. I've just been seeing something else here beside me. I've got two little things that I'm looking at. These are, this is blanket, but off my journal, I was just thinking that Sarah's making some leaves and others are making leaves. Could I turn these into leaves? How do I make that a leaf, everyone? Chop here. And fray this. So it's, I've got this thread and I was looking at those colours. I need to pick up a pencil, don't I? I haven't drawn for, well, I'm not a drawer, but sometimes it would be worth trying, Kate. That's, that one I think is my best one. So, what if, yeah, I like that idea. I've got these texture here. Let's pick my best one. I think that's a goodie. That one's a long, maybe too long. This one, how do I want that fringe, you see. How do I turn it into a little leafy? Maybe it's destined never to be a leaf. But that one does look like a leaf. Maybe I could put that on top of there. I could. Okay, there's leaf number 2. Oh, and that's a nice little effect there. And so you never know where you're going to end up. Isn't that why we love doing this? You can just be totally free. Okay. There we go. And see, we've got this colour here coming up on Rachel's. I want them, I sort of want them to feel like they're falling. And that this one has just been blown somewhere. That's a good start. Now without pins, how are they ever going to stitch down or stay there? A call for incredible discipline from Kate. And maybe standy uppy stitching. Okay, so let's finish this canther off here. Oh, the leaf was waving to you. I hope you're happy. You know, I think about that a lot, that I hope it's okay to, I'm always saying how happy I am. Maybe people are going through hard times. I see there's another hurricane in Florida. That must be just so worrying. Okay, so I'll show you once it's down. Let's come up on this one. Let's go to this one at the same time, otherwise they'll fall out of position. And I like to be efficient. Okay, I'm happy now. This is the best part of my day, making leaves on linen. And all those little bits are, hanging up and looking rough. And now I'm doing the bottom of this leaf. And let's do something different on the outside of it. I'm going to leave this bit hanging, and here, if I can get the needle, so a little bit of overstitching. Yeah, and a little bit more on this side. There we go. And a little bit. No, I'm going to leave it there. I think I'll put some other stitching on that leaf to make it not look so solid in colour. So let's have a look at what we've done today. It's curling like a leaf anyway. This burgundy flower, even though not autumnal in season, the colours are burgundy. I think that's my first ever, and I really love that. I've got some crochet hanging down here representing the leaves, and just started with some falling 3D leaves up here. There's that other stitch. So I hope that you have had similar fun to me as we've stitched some more on our autumn piece. I will finish now and just say once again, hope you have some flowers in your day. Thank you for being with me. Until next time, this is Kate in the nest saying bye.